Hey guys, Melissa Zoske here. Today I wanted to talk to you about how to find the root cause of your problems, of your issues. And what I do with my clients is I like to jump start. I know a lot of people look at their negative beliefs and patterns that are ongoing in their current life. And I think that's really important. So we're looking at those thought patterns, how you're thinking every day, those things that are running underneath the surface that when you slow down for a minute, you can see them rise. But the problem with just focusing on the today and those thoughts for a couple hours is your emotions can change from day to day. Your circumstances are changing, different things are coming up. So you might have different emotions and thought patterns that come up that day. If you really want to jump start and really kind of get a jump on all this, is to look back at your childhood all the way on up to today and look at the patterns and those patterns and themes that you have going on from your childhood all the way to today. So for instance, you might often feel like you're being rejected or just left out. If you feel that way, and I have, that's a big one with my clients. It comes up often. So if you have like a theme of rejection throughout your life, maybe you started off with your feeling like your father loved his other children more. And so he wouldn't, maybe it wasn't even anything he said or did, but possibly, for an example, he would praise them, but he wouldn't praise you. So then you would feel rejected. But then you go on to grade school and you find that you're finding that you're feeling rejected by your peers, whether it's real or not. You've made it real in your heart, and you put that out there more and more. So as you put that out there, feeling rejected, more rejection comes through. So that's kind of, you see where the pattern starts. So you get to high school, same thing. You're trying out for a team and you don't make it, so you feel rejected. You go on and you don't get jobs that you want. You feel rejected there. So you see where that theme keeps coming forward. It may not be in the same thing. You go from your father to feeling rejected by your father, then you go all the way up to feeling rejected by a job. When you look at that core emotion, rejection, and you go back early and you see that theme in your life, it really makes it easier to start healing that. And now you could have more than one theme in your life, but often if you have a core, we have core roots for these. And when we get to those roots and we work on healing that, healing those roots, sometimes you have to heal them one at a time because things come up in layers, but when you find the core root and you work on healing that, it grabs everything else all at once. So you're not just dealing with the day-to-day thoughts and working through them one at a time, but you're working through mass amounts of emotions and feelings, and everything is connected. So as you work on one thing, it's actually dropping the level of the other thing. So when I'm working with clients, I'll have them working, I'll find like 3 or 4 things that are bothering them, right? We find the one with the highest charge, we work that down, we find the early memory, we work that down, and then I have them go back and look at the other thing that was really bothering them that seemed like it wasn't connected at all, and they're like, oh my gosh, that was a 9 on a scale of 1 to 10, and now it's at a 3. How did that happen? It's because it worked its way down. So what I suggest doing is looking back at your life patterns, finding the themes. Maybe there's 1 or 2. Write those themes down. Find the earliest root. Start there. When you find that early root, and then you can say if you want to that you would like, because your intention is very powerful, but you can say, I want to heal this, and work on with anything like EFT, thymus tapping. There's a lot of different techniques. I use the healing codes because I feel like it grabs a lot of tentacles all at once. So that's one of my favorite tools. I use different quantum technique tools as well. But whatever tool that you're using, if you find the earliest root and you go for that, and then you also ask for how it's related to your issue that you're going through today, you're going to find mass healing happens a lot quicker. If you're familiar with muscle testing, I use muscle testing a lot. I use a more advanced form of that helps me get to even generational memories. But if you know how to muscle test, it's a form of kinesiology, then you can do that on yourself as well. Anyway, I hope you guys have a great rest of the week, and I hope this has been very helpful to you. You guys take care. Bye.